Have you ever dreamed of escaping the noise of the city? Building your own home, growing your own food, and living peacefully in nature? Lately, the off-grid lifestyle has seen a major rise in popularity across the United States. In general, living off the grid means living in a home that's not connected to public utilities like water or electricity. But of course, not every place is ideal for that kind of life. Some states are naturally and legally much more welcoming to self-sufficient living. In 2025, KUHL, an outdoor apparel company, conducted a study to find the best states for off-grid living. And in this video, we're going to walk through the list. From mountain towns and desert plains to peaceful forest hideaways. Some of these places might even make you think, why didn't I move there sooner? Coming in at number 10 with a total score of 71.59. Oklahoma is not a state you want to overlook. Known as the Sooner State, Oklahoma scored a high 84.91 in climate, meaning there's no shortage of sunshine and wind, two favorite energy sources for off-grid communities. The weather in many areas is hot but steady, making it great for small-scale farming, livestock, or long-term self-reliance projects. On top of that, land in Oklahoma is still relatively cheap and widely available. In many rural areas, zoning regulations are extremely relaxed, if they exist at all. That means anyone can build a self-sufficient home from scratch without running into the red tape that can make things harder elsewhere. And don't forget, Oklahoma is known for having friendly, welcoming people. Something that can make the transition to off-grid living a whole lot smoother. This one might surprise you, but New York landed a strong off-grid score of 71.77. High enough to make the list. While most people associate it with the hustle of New York City, the majority of the state is actually made up of vast rural lands, many of which are perfect for self-sufficient living. Areas like the Adirondacks, the Catskills, and the northern counties near the Canadian border offer stunning scenery, tight-knit communities, and plenty of opportunities for small-scale farming. Its affordability score is 74.77, which shows that while city living is expensive, much of rural New York is still within reach. Going off-grid in New York means you can stay close to major economic centers and amenities, while still living far enough out to be independent from city systems. Several counties even support alternative energy policies and self-contained water systems. The challenge, however, lies in the cold climate and long winters. But with the right passive house design and smart energy planning, it's absolutely doable. Next on the list is Minnesota, ranking number 8 with a total score of 71.80 and an impressive affordability score of 77.12. While the state is known for its long, harsh winters, earning a climate score of 56.08, don't be fooled. Many off-grid communities here have managed to thrive with smart, efficient systems. The key advantages? Vast land availability, relatively low land prices, and state support for renewable energy solutions like solar panels and wind turbines. Rural communities in Minnesota also tend to be supportive and rooted in strong traditions of self-sufficiency. Most off-grid residents here rely on passive heating systems, well-insulated homes, and long-term food storage to survive the deep cold. From Minnesota, we head down to Kentucky. With a total score of 71.92, the Bluegrass State offers a grounded, green, and simple off-grid lifestyle. It boasts a high climate score of 86.71, meaning warm, but not extreme. Weather that allows for year-round gardening, farming, and livestock raising. One major benefit is how relaxed rural regulations are. Many plots of land have no strict building codes, which means you can build your off-grid home however you like. Whether with natural materials or modular structures. And although its affordability score is a bit lower at 63.54, the overall cost of living remains manageable. In Kentucky, it's common to find families practicing homeschooling, home farming, and using rainwater collection and solar energy. The family-oriented and faith-based communities also provide a strong social foundation for off-grid living. Next up is Alabama, a state known for its warm weather year-round, which makes it ideal for growing everything from tropical fruits to vegetables, all season long. With the highest climate score on this list, 91.65, and a total score of 72.53, Alabama opens the door to massive off-grid potential, especially in its rural regions that stretch from the mountains to the coastal plains. The affordability score is 65.16, not the highest, but land prices are still reasonable. In many rural parts of Alabama, building codes barely apply, and independent water and power systems can be built with minimal government interference. Of course, there are challenges like high humidity and the risk of tropical storms. But for those used to southern climates, these can be handled with proper planning. You might be surprised to see Washington ranked as high as number 5, with an impressive off-grid score of 72.61. One of its biggest strengths is affordability, scoring 76.05. This state is famous for its breathtaking natural beauty. Dense pine forests, crystal clear mountain rivers, and fresh, clean air. Though the climate is cool and humid, with a climate score of 65.98, that can actually be a plus for those relying on gardening, small-scale farming, and independent water systems. In areas like the Olympic Peninsula or Eastern Cascades, you'll find small communities that have been living off-grid successfully for decades. Across much of rural Washington, zoning laws and building codes are fairly relaxed, and alternative energy use is encouraged by local policy. Plus, the abundant water sources make rainwater collection and filtration systems easier to implement. Coming in next is Mississippi, with a total score of 72.74. Its climate is one of the biggest draws, making it a top choice for those looking to build an off-grid life from the ground up. Life here moves at a slower, warmer pace, grounded in simplicity. With a long growing season, high humidity, and fertile soil, small farms thrive. Whether you're growing vegetables or tropical fruits, almost anything can flourish here. The affordability score of 66.70 reflects the state's low cost of living and land prices. In many counties, building permits are minimal, and some areas have no zoning restrictions at all. While life in Mississippi might not suit those used to urban comforts, it's perfect for people who want to live free from economic pressure, light on regulations, and closer to nature and authentic communities. Landing in the top 3 is Missouri, with a strong total score of 73.00, a climate score of 80.53, and an affordability score of 70.13, a combination that makes it an ideal place for off-grid living. Regions like the Ozarks have become popular in the off-grid community thanks to rolling hills, natural springs, and spacious land that's still affordable. Rural Missourians are generally friendly, accustomed to simple living, and open-minded toward alternative lifestyles. You can build a tiny passive design home, grow your own food, and rely on solar panels or small wind turbines. There are even informal barter systems and small cooperatives in some communities, making daily life more sustainable, cooperative, and egalitarian. Pretty fascinating, right? South Carolina scores an impressive 74.43 with a standout climate score of 88.89. The state offers incredible geographic diversity. From the warm shores of the Atlantic coast to the lush foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains, this variety creates plenty of options for anyone dreaming of off-grid living. With a long growing season and fertile land across much of the state, it's ideal for small-scale farming or even agroforestry. While its affordability score is 66.08, slightly lower than other top contenders, land remains reasonably priced outside the major cities. In rural areas, zoning laws are often more relaxed, and many communities actively support renewable energy systems. It's common to find households using private wells, rainwater catchment, and self-sustaining gardens, already living a semi-off-grid lifestyle. And here it is, the #1 state for off-grid living in 2025, New Mexico. With the highest overall score of 75.37, the land of enchantment is a true haven for those seeking independence. With a sunny climate year-round, climate score 73.45. Affordable land prices 75.88, and a population that embraces alternative lifestyles. This is more than just a destination, it's a movement. In places like Taos and Santa Fe County, communities like Earthship Biotecture have built fully self-sufficient homes from recycled materials, completely disconnected from city infrastructure. Thanks to New Mexico's high solar exposure, solar energy systems work efficiently year-round. Zoning laws across the state are notably flexible. In many counties, you're not even required to connect to municipal water or power. This opens the door for anyone wanting to design their home, energy systems, and lifestyle entirely from the ground up, on their own terms. Ultimately, New Mexico isn't just a place to live off the grid. It's a place to build a fully sustainable life from scratch, right down to the food you grow and the house you design. In the end, living off-grid is not just about disconnecting from public utilities. It's about reclaiming control over how you live. From the dry deserts of New Mexico to the rainy forests of Washington, every state on this list offers something special for those seeking freedom, simplicity, and a deeper connection to the land. Because in the end, it's not about where you live, it's about how you choose to live.